Hello guys, welcome to our channel Mushrooming Your Knowledge. Today we are going to discuss about the structure and function of DNA polymerase 2. In my previous video, I discussed about the structure and function of DNA pol 1. You will get the link in our description box. So let's start. DNA pol 2 and 3 in E. coli are both bifunctional enzymes which possess, in addition to their synthesizing capacity, a 3' to 5' exonuclease activity. That means it can cut from the outside to inside. DNA pol 2, also known as SOS inducible DNA polymerase. Why SOS? DNA pol 2 help in the repair of newly synthesized DNA strand. So it is known as SOS inducible DNA polymerase. Now DNA pol 2 shows some structural genes, that is DNA B genes. Mutant in these genes are viable. Furthermore, possess normal resistance to UV light, implying that the participation of pol2 in repair is minimal. Mutant in DNA pol2, that means that DNA pol2 is recessive, or we can say that it is off, but in the DNA strand can be synthesized. So we can assume that the function of DNA pol 2 is minimal. Cell that completely lack the structural gene for DNA polymerase 2, that means that is the DNA pol B gene, shows normal viability and normal repair after DNA damage under any circumstances. It is primarily required to replication blocking DNA lesions in order to synthesize the nascent strands across the lesion. The process has been termed translation or bypass or synthesis. Pol2 is one of the three bypass polymerase in E. coli. The another point is TLI DNA polymerase, that is obtained from Thermococcus litoralis, that is an extremely thermophilic archaeobacteria, that is also a marine archaeobacteria, is a family B DNA polymerase with sequence similarity of human DNA polymerase alpha and E. coli DNA polymerase 2 rather than E. coli DNA polymerase 1. So TLI DNA pol, so similarity with the DNA pol 2, and for human it is so the similarity of DNA pol alpha. So let's come to the structure of DNA pol. DNA pol 2 is an 89.9 kd, that means kilodalton protein composed of 783 amino acid that is encoded by pol B gene. A globular protein, DNA pol 2 function as a monomer. So DNA pol 2 works alone, it functions as a monomer, whereas many other polymerases will form complexes. There are three main sections of this monomer co-equally referred to as palm domain, finger domain, and the thumb domain. This hand close around a strand of DNA. Let's suppose it is a DNA strand and the hand close here. The palm of the complex contains three catalytic residue that will coordinate with two divalent metal ions, that is the magnesium ion Mg2 plus, in order to function. DNA pol 2 has a high equality of that high quantity of copies in the cell of 30 to 50. So it is the structure of the monomeric DNA pol 2. It is the finger domain, this is the thumb domain, and here is the palm domain. If it is the DNA strand, it closes its hand around it. So next let's see the function of DNA pol 2. That's the function. The function of pol 2 is not clear, but it is believed to be involved in DNA repair. So it is called as the SOS inducible DNA pol. Pol 2 are involved with DNA replication in some capacity synthesizing chain of nucleic acids. DNA replication is a vital aspect of cells proliferation. The next one is heparin HI trap function with DNA pol 2 activity or asset for DNA primase activity. So the SACS, the acid of DNA primer formed with the help of HITR HI with the help of DNA pol 2. So those make a complex and form the acid for the DNA pol activity. Sorry, DNA primase activity. The next one is, just wait a second. miRNAs in aging and help in cancer treatment. Let's see how Pol2 help in cancer treatment. Pol2 synthesize primary miRNA transcription. Just a second, I have to erase that thing. Okay. Synthesize primary MIR transcription pre-MIR, that is the pre-miRNA that are hundreds of nucleotides long. So DNA Pol2 also help in the cancer treatment, or it can work as an anti-aging agent. So the next one is DNA Pol2 does participate in DNA replication. DNA Pol2 is a high fidelity enzyme with a 3' to 5' exonuclease activity. So it in my previous slides, with a substitution error rate less than equal to 2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 and a 1 frame shift error rate less than equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 6. It is a DNA pol to mainly work as for the repair or SOS inducible DNA pol. So if it's some massive error rate, so we can get a damaged DNA, so it have to be more specific or more accurate. DNA pol2 can proofread and process mismatches caused by pol3. Banach Orloaska et al. Proposed a mechanism that suggests that when DNA pol3 stalls or becomes non-functional, DNA pol2 is able to be specifically recruited to the replication point and continue replication process. So when DNA pol3 is paused, DNA pol2 can accelerate the DNA replication. And the last one, that is the one more important role in DNA pol2 is the major polymerase for the repairing of interstrand crosslink. Interstrand crosslinks are caused by chemical, that is the nitrogen mustard and soralen, which create cytotoxic lesions. Repair these lesions is difficult because both DNA strands have been damaged by the chemical agent. Those are the nitrogen mustard and the soralens. Just remember those chemical agent, that and thus the genetic information on both strands are incorrect. So just think, DNA pol2 does not get it can't get the template strand it can't get the non-template strand to form a template strand. That's it. The exact mechanism of how the interstrand crosslinks are fixed is still being researched, but it is known that DNA pol2 is highly involved. So let's come to the mechanism. It is the structure of DNA pol2. So let's see the mechanism. During DNA replication, base pairs are subject to damage in the sequence. A damaged sequence of DNA can cause replication to be stalled. In order to fix an error in the sequence, DNA pol2 catalyzes the repair of nucleotide base pairs. In vitro studies have shown that pol2 occasionally interact with pol3 accessory protein that are beta clamp and clamp loading complex, giving the pol2 access to the growing nascent strand. Concerning the function of pol2 during DNA replication, it makes sense as any mistake that pol3 produces will be in the growing strand that are not conservative strand. The N-terminal domain of pol2 is responsible for the association and dissociation of the DNA strand to the catalytic subunit. There are most likely two sites in the N-terminal domain of pol2 that recognize single strand DNA. One strand is responsible for recruiting single strand DNA to DNA pol2 and another side is responsible for the dissociation of single stranded DNA of pol2. So the two strand, the first one is help in association and the second one is help in dissociation. Sorry, the first one is help in association and the second one is help in dissociation. Upon binding of substrate, DNA pol2 binds nucleoside triphosphatase to maintain hydrogen bond structure of DNA. The correct DNTPs is then bound and the enzyme complex undergo conformational changes of subdomains and amino acid residues. These conformational changes allow the rate of repair synthesis to be fast. The active site contain two magnesium ions that are stabilized by catalytic aspartic acid, that is the D419 and D547. Magnesium, here's the structure, the D419 and the D547, and those are the magnesium ions. Magnesium ions bind to DNA along with DNTPs in the open state and coordinate conformational changes of active site of amino acid residue in order for catalysis to take place. That is in the closed state. After magnesium cyanide release, the enzyme return to its open state, so it can repair the new strands. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button below the video and please subscribe to stay tuned on mushrooming your knowledge.